Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Realme GT7 Pro. Is it the cheaper S25 Ultra killer everyone has been waiting for? Let's look into it. First, the outer shell of the phone. Realme has a beautiful, very sharp 6.78-inch curved Super AMOLED display with LTPO technology, which basically means the phone can save battery by dropping to 1 Hz when not doing much on your phone, like reading something. And when gaming and doing more demanding stuff demanding more Hz, the phone goes up to 120 Hz. The resolution is 1264 by 2780 pixels. Another thing very good about the display is the brightness. The phone goes up to amazing and anything but ordinary 6000 nits of peak brightness, which means you can use the phone in direct sunlight and you will be fine. There is a little glare, but the brightness takes care of that. The whole phone is curved, which makes it very good to hold in the hand. And this galaxy grey color is very beautiful. It has a Realme logo on the back, and it has a very big bump as a camera, which is okay. It doesn't get in the way, but you will see why the camera bump is so big, because the camera test later in this video is insane. You don't need that LTPO tech to save the battery, because this phone has a massive 6500 mAh battery. That is amazing. It easily lasts over a day, and using the Realme charger that comes in the box, which is 120 watts. Charging that massive battery takes under an hour, which is very good. Also, it is a silicon carbon battery, which allows the phone to be very thin while having a massive battery. The phone can't be perfect, sadly, since it does not have wireless charging. But I don't use wireless charging, so I'm completely fine with that. And that is the only thing about this phone that the S25 Ultra has and the Realme does not have. Except the S Pen, of course. That allows the phone to have the price that it has while competing with over $1,000 flagships. Let's look at some other features of this phone. The GT7 Pro comes with base 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, but it goes up to 16GB of RAM to 512GB of storage. It has an IP69 water and dust resistance rating, which is very good and definitely not standard. That means the phone can withstand water pressure, heat and extreme dust situations. There is even a setting in the camera app to record underwater. Pretty niche. Now, let's look into the main thing about this phone. The chip. It uses the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is the latest processor used in the latest Android flagships. It is advertised to have around 3 million Antutu score, but in reality it is a little lower. But you won't really feel the difference. The performance is amazing. I never had it lag or crash an app. And you won't feel it be slow. Even gaming, it won't lag and it will have enough FPS. Another thing when gaming is you have the GT Boost game mode, which comes built into the phone, and I like it because there are so many features. You can see the temperature of the phone and the FPS. I mean, just look at it. It is very useful. And you have the GT mode. It is located in the quick settings. And when you turn it on, it uses more power and generates more heat, but it will prioritize performance over the battery, which is useful when you are doing something important and demanding. The processor is AI packed, paired with Android 15. Priority is AI. This phone has a lot of artificial intelligence functions. They are very good, but not as advanced as the Samsung's. Don't get me wrong, the AI functions are there, but they are not as advanced. Even though they are very good, I expect them to be, if not better than Samsung's in a few years. Now, let's look at the camera. It is the one segment of the phone that I was worried about when I researched on buying this phone. And it is little to say that I was blown away. a Sony 50 megapixel main sensor, which takes very sharp and well lit photos with optic image stabilization. It has an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and all that combined with post image AI processing, you get an amazing camera that can zoom up to 120 times, which is crazy. And even at 120x, the images are not bad. Due to post image processing, the main camera, you can film up to 8K 24fps, but I would rather film in 4K 60fps. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel Sony selfie camera, which supports up to 1080p in 60fps, which is okay. Let's take a look into the software a little bit. The phone uses Realme UI, and I must say I am impressed. Realme UI is so smooth, it basically never lags, and you can do everything you want to do on a phone. Customization is amazing, and there are some features they're just mind-blowing. You just ask yourself, why don't other phones have these features? Like the default wallpapers. The wallpaper that ships with the phone is nothing special, but when you pinch the screen and select wallpapers, you will see there are a lot of high resolution skins. They are just divided into categories, and it is maybe personal preference, but I like every single one of them. Now sure, other phones have default wallpapers, but these are something special. Another feature I like very much is the app drawer. Every app you install goes in the drawer, and the phone sorts them by the alphabet. Now, some people get annoyed by this, they don't like app drawers. And of course, you can turn it off in the settings. Also, one thing I like are the animations. Very smooth, very snappy. Realme UI 6.0 is the OS this phone ships with. And something that this UI is advertised for is the security. Now, I won't get all like how and why is it secure. You just know it is secure. You won't get hacked, you won't lose any of your files. I like very much about the phone, the Face ID and the fingerprint sensor. Fingerprint scanner is so fast. It is of course ultrasonic, so you won't get any problems. I'm just blown away how is it fast. Face ID is also very good. It is fast and convenient when your hands are taken. Now, let's look at the S25 Ultra killer part. Everyone I gave this phone to said it is extremely fast and responsive. They said that it must cost the same as the S25 Ultra, if not more. This phone I bought as my main phone for around 650 euro, which is around $700. And for the price, it is amazing. All of the videos on this channel are filmed on this phone. It is my personal phone and I love it. You get all my recommendations for this phone. If you need a powerful beast but don't have that much money, just get this phone. It is very good. And if you are coming from any other phone brand, the setup will be seamless. I switched from a Samsung phone and all of my data has been transferred. All of my contacts, all of my messages, all of my pictures, emails, if you do it correctly. The phone is amazing. If you are looking for a new phone, buy this one. Like and subscribe and tell me in the comments if you want to see the video comparison between the S25 Ultra and the Realme GT7 Pro.